scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 499 pounds, Cesaro and the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, the Bar.
There was that one time at WrestleMania where they lost the tag team titles to Braun Strowman and a kid named Nicholas. You remember that?
How dare you bring that up, Saxton?
I thought it was funny, Byron.
That's ridiculous.
Thanks, Michael.
There was nothing entertaining about that. It was a travesty. Sheamus and Cesaro didn't know how to handle that.
Well, at least they've rebounded from it ever since.
No shortage of confidence, and why should there be? They don't just set the bar, they are the bar.
Here comes the Kingslayer.
I think the look of confidence on the face of Seth Rollins says it all. He is ready.
Rollins, one of the greatest of this generation.
And their opponents, first, from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
And here is the big dog on Monday Night Raw.
And his partner, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns.
And here we go, folks, as we get this tag team match started.
When I think of tag teams that can make a major impact on today's WWE, I absolutely think of these two teams.
Hey, if Seth Rollins decides to burn it down tonight, hey, Corey, can I borrow your water bottle?
I'll tell you what, Byron, if you really want to stay safe, how about you leave the commentary table for the rest of the night? I'll cover for you. I got this.
That's a little extreme.
Up and down. Nailed it.
Tag made. Here we go.
Oh, got right in the face.
Pick up your teeth in the front row. Oh, nasty impact.
Sheamus starting to weaken some.
It's no secret that quick tags lead to success in the tag team division. And I'd say the quicker he can make that tag here, the better their chances of winning will be. The Celtic Warrior has dominated the WWE his entire career and is quite the decorated superstar. The way that Sheamus cashed in his Money in the Bank contract at Survivor Series 2015 and drilled Roman Reigns with 2 brogue kicks was like watching the end of a wonderful movie. And just like that, we had a new WWE champion.
It was an incredible turn of events when Sheamus cashed in his Money in the Bank contract at the 2015 Survivor Series. Celtic Warrior delivered 2 brogue kicks and took down the newly crowned WWE Champion, Roman Reigns.
Many people feel that the events that followed Roman Reigns winning the WWE Championship at Survivor Series and the Celtic Warrior Sheamus cashing in his Money in the Bank contract was a well-orchestrated plan devised and executed by Triple H.
Corey, we know that Seth Rollins is a top competitor here in WWE, but he isn't without his faults. How can his opponent expose any flaws?
If you had to point out one flaw in the game of Seth Rollins, it's that he tends to be a very highly emotional competitor. Seth tends to get inside of his own head and get distracted from the task at hand.
You better stay right where he is.
You know, Byron, as Corey alluded to, we've seen how Seth Rollins can allow his emotions to steer him in the wrong direction and take his eyes off the prize.
Yeah, nothing was more evident of that than when he and Dean Ambrose lost their tag team championships because they were preoccupied with an invading New Day instead of focusing on their challengers.
Drop kick. It's the mark. Suplex.
I'll admit to something I can respect about Cesaro. He embraces challenges wherever he can get his hands dirty. He isn't someone who asks for a microphone often, but that's because he prefers his wrestling and the Cesaro section to do all the talking for him. Cesaro is letting his opponent know how they do it on the continent.
Byron, you bring up Cesaro's preference to speak through action. Cesaro said he's had his list of doubters, but the Cesaro section has never doubted him because they see what he's all about inside the squared circle.
Listen, I'm not sure there's anyone on the current roster that can hold a candle to what Cesaro does in the ring.
There's a big reversal by Seth Rollins.
How good is Seth Rollins?
Oh, what a super kick from the Architect.
Victory is on the horizon.
The neutralizer certainly puts Cesaro's opponents in their place. Face down on the canvas. When Cesaro gets an opponent in that position, there is no escape. Picture-perfect drop kick. Also, Byron, Charles Schultz hates you.
Cesaro not looking so great right now. He came into this match expecting a fight, and that's exactly what he's getting.
This is exactly the opening his opponent was looking for. It wasn't easy to find, but hey, he found it. Finally.
Cesaro's neutralizer was created by the legendary competitor Karl Gotch, who was one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions in the 1970s. Cesaro's interpretation of the maneuver is just awesome.
Seth Rollins is looking for the decisive end.
Yeah, right to the back of the neck. But is it enough to end it?
Seth Rollins is feeling it right now.
Byron, let's say you're in there with Roman Reigns. What's your strategy to take down the big dog?
Well, thankfully, I'm here next to you, Michael, and not in the ring with Reigns. But to answer your question, I would try to catch him by surprise. It definitely worked for Sheamus at Survivor Series in 2015.
When this guy's on, look out.
This might be it. Oh, my.
Byron brought up Sheamus' victory over Roman Reigns in Survivor Series, but to be fair, we should point out that match happened because Sheamus cashed in his Money in the Bank contract.
Hey, that strategy worked for Seth Rollins at WrestleMania just a few months earlier. But Brock Lesnar showed you can surprise Reigns in the middle of a match. Like when he
damage to the body.
That'll put Sheamus in a bad mood.
Now Roman Reigns needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
The Celtic Warrior first displayed his awesome power during the revival of ECW. Just months into his takeover of the Land of Extreme, Sheamus set his sights on Monday Night Raw.
I don't think there are two teams I'd rather see square off against each other right now. This is amazing.
When you brought up how Sheamus came into WWE,
BAM! Here's his moment, Michael. And Sheamus slips out of harm's way.
Scoop slam! Well, he's tapped into a power source I wasn't sure he had. See if he can keep it going.
Cravat locked in.
So much damage inflicted.
The tag team scene here in WWE is undergoing a bit of a renaissance, and it's because of action like this.
And Sheamus slips out of harm's way.
Looking for the finish.
Don't you dare get up, man.
One of the things we've learned about Seth Rollins over the years is his resilience, his never-say-die attitude, always in a match.
Don't ever count the Kingslayer out. He's got an overabundance of heart, plenty of guts, and will do whatever is necessary to pick up a win or vanquish.
Oh my gosh.
What an uppercut.
Rollins fans have plenty to worry about here. You know, guys, I have to agree with you. Seth Rollins does have incredible resilience. No authority disruption, no injury is too big of a hurdle for him.
Those obstacles just add more fuel for Seth to burn the competition down.
Assault on the lower back.
Watch this here. What's he got in mind?
Good golly, what a knee.
Watch out here. The Swiss Superman is pound for pound one of the strongest men in WWE today. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. No telling where or when this will end.
Super kick!
And no luck against Cesaro there. Swinging at Goliath like the great Khali, as you stated, Michael, is why Cesaro is called the Swiss Superman. He's earned that name through incredible feats of athleticism.
Lifting giants over the top rope, swinging 400 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
Vicious strike.
Rollins fans have plenty to worry about here.
Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
They call Seth Rollins the architect for a reason. One of the most cunning superstars on the roster. He's shown...
He wants it one more time.
Yeah, right to the back of the neck. The air just came out of the Cesaro section with that one.
But does Rollins have the wherewithal to capitalize?
He better.
That should do it right there. 2.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
That'll put Sheamus in a bad mood. Can Sheamus stay in this after that?
Doubtful.
Great effort from both these teams, guys, but at this point, both sides look to be struggling here.
Amazingly, neither side looking to give in here, guys. I don't think we could have asked for a more exciting match.
And Sheamus slips out of harm's way. Roman Reigns saw that one coming.
Vertical suplex.
Nice.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Now it's Roman Reigns on his heels. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
Well, it's not dire consequences for him here, which is good. But just in case, he might want to think about getting his partner in there for a bit.
While he still appears to be in far better shape than his opponent. Spear! Spear! That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Going for the cover.
A win like that says a lot about a duo.